You're about to enter golfing country, your passport to the world's best golfing destinations. Hosted by Mark Stewart and Rebecca Blackwell. Golf is our specialty and travel is our business. Let's get ready to tee it up on golfing country.
That's right.
We're going to head down to DaNang, where they have some fabulous new courses by some of the top course designers in the world. What do you think, Rebecca?
I think it's going to be a great show. I think you should stay tuned and watch for the golfing, but even more than that, Mark, we have some great hotels, wonderful food. There's a lot to see on this show. If you haven't been to Vietnam or you're planning a trip, this should be a really good show for you.
I think so. And for you golfers, you're going to see something new and exciting here in Vietnam.
We know how important your vacation is to you, and also for many of you, this vacation is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. And everything we do just is supposed to inspire you with the absolute best trip possible. Our goal is simply to provide the most outstanding golf vacation at the most competitive price with the finest customer service in the industry. You are ensured of a truly memorable golfing inspiration.
This is the slogan the Sonova Hotel in DaNang City lives up to. Once booked, forever served. All the staff are smiling, helpful, and happy to meet you. Its grand staircase entrance and tall statuesque building are striking. Noticeable photographic pictures and objects of art in a blend of contemporary and antique to a very eclectic and interesting decor. Its large guest rooms greet you with the smell of clean freshness. Its dark wood floors are spiced up with accent bright colors of orange in pillows and bedscarf. Looking at the DaNang City view from Sonova Hotel and the Dragon Bridge, breakfast is included, and what a beautiful buffet offering. This is a good opportunity for you to get familiar with Vietnamese authentic dishes. And they also have Western standards and breakfast favorites. Its restaurant is also open for dinner, serving the best in steaks and seafood and creme brulee. Though the Sonova is a boutique hotel, it furnishes an excellent spa with full-body massages and a list of many other choices. In addition to the fitness center with a city view, its extreme golf package is priced for 3 of DaNang's top courses, combined with your stay. The DaNang Golf Resort, Montgomerie Links, and BaNa Hills. Should you wish to travel to nearby Hoi An, the hotel has a package for that too. And see their tour desk for any other touring questions. We are certain that you will be very pleased with the stay at the Sonova Hotel, DaNang City, Vietnam.
Nick Faldo, one of the most successful golfers in the world. This 6-time major champion had a way of making opponents' leads disappear. Strategic shot-making ability, course management, and his tenacity for the game make him a champion. Today, he brings his talents to golf course architecture. With over 50 courses around the world, in 2016, he was named Golf Course Designer of the Year. For Sir Nick Faldo, it's more than just design. He immerses himself in a project much like he did when he played golf. He's constantly learning, tweaking, and making his projects better. And what I really admire, he shines the light on the new face of golf. And nowhere is this more evident than at Laguna Lanco in central Vietnam.
So my name is Adam Calver. I'm the Director of Golf here at Laguna Lanco. Our property here was designed by Sir Nick Faldo, and we're very fortunate he's also our Laguna Golf Ambassador. And we're the home of his Faldo Series Asia Grand Final for 2017 and 18. So we've seen him here typically twice a year the last few years, where we've been able to have his insight on course enhancements and upgrades throughout the property as we look to set up the course to play more to the strategic philosophy that he originally intended. What's really unique about our property is we're one of the few modern day developments on a large scale that still is completely 18 holes immersed into nature. We have no development around the golf course aside from the clubhouse and the 18th green here. What really sets us apart is you find the diversity in the landscapes as you journey through the golf course. Starting out on holes number 1, you find sand dunes and blowouts kind of up the left side, and then you turn into the mountain on number 2, which the backdrop is like a 400-foot waterfall kind of tumbling down through the mountains. And then as you make your way into number 3 and 4, we've spent a lot of time protecting the ancient rice fields that were here originally. We still harvest at least 1, if not 2, harvests a year of rice. As we manage those fields, we've actually employed or adopted several water buffalo, which our landscape teams are using to control the fields and cultivate the fields naturally. As you work into holes number 5 and 6, you find yourself kind of carved into the bottom of the mountainside. And then as you find yourself coming into number 7, 8, 9, and 10, you see a lot more of the natural kind of sand dunes and open sandscapes as you get out to the sea. You get your first glimpse of the ocean or the East Sea when you come onto our par 3 number 8. And then number 9 runs entirely down the beach and then turns back into the mountains on hole 10. After you've made the turn at number 9 and kind of find yourself working back into the jungle there, one of the holes that really kind of stands out to me is our par 3 11th, which is about a 175-yard rock garden, more or less, where there'd be a couple hundred boulders scattered around the left side of the fairway. And the back of the green, there's 15 or 20-foot high boulders kind of piled up behind the green, which is they've been there for thousands of years, and we've just tried to integrate them into the golf as much as we can without interfering with the playability. So we definitely recommend that all of our guests make bookings in advance, as November till March. We typically have a waiting list throughout our peak season. There's more availability sometimes on the shoulder seasons, but the more advanced notice you have, the better we can guarantee your tee time that you're seeking. All of our accommodation on site offers special preferred rates for anybody staying within the resort, and we invite anybody in from our viewers with golfing country to come and visit us at any time.
Talented golfer and architect Colin Montgomerie was one of the first to build in Dubai, in Turkey, and the very first to build in DaNang, Vietnam.
I'd like to introduce myself. My name's Taylor Murphy. I'm the Director of Golf here at Montgomerie Links in the beautiful city of Da Nang in the central coast of Vietnam. Just like to go through a little bit of history about golf in this area. It was only about 8 years ago that there wasn't any golf courses to be played. And now we have 4 golf courses operating, and of course Montgomerie Links was the very first golf course built and operated here on the Central Coast. Of course Colin Montgomerie will be well known to all golfers from all over the world, and when he first arrived here to take a look at the property, he was very impressed with the natural layout and really got stuck in and worked on designing what is truly a great golf course here on the Central Coast of Vietnam. The golf course has become very popular from a worldwide perspective. We have players from all over the world, from one point of the world to the other end, and it's a great to see that it's become an international destination. Some of my favourite holes on the golf course I'd like to talk about today, 2 holes in particular. First, number 6. Number 6 is a par 5 at Montgomerie Links. From the tee box, it favours the player that can turn the ball from right to left, catch the downslope. You can run into the hitting area where all of us can maybe just have a go at that par 5 for 2, which we'd all like to think we can. One of my other favourite holes again is a par 5, and if we do have a signature hole, this would be it. Beautiful par 5, clubhouse is framed behind the green. You're offered a layup option over some cross bunkers, or the big hitters can go for the green, but most of us are looking to lay up over the cross bunker, where you're looking at around about a 100-yard pitch into the green. A lot of people would argue and say that the golf course is certainly designed the way Mr. Montgomerie played his golf himself. It's not a power-based course. You don't have to be a big hitter. It's very much more favouring the strategist, which was a part of his game. For those guests of golfing country watching the video today, we just want to talk a little bit about the destination, the city of Da Nang. DaNang being located halfway between the capital Hanoi and the Ho Chi Minh City, it offers a lot for the person coming in. Fantastic beaches, fantastic food, very easy to get around, no traffic congestion at all. In regard to golf, when you come here, of course, we have fully internationally managed golf courses, rental sets are available, rental shoes, fully stocked pro shops, so there's no need, if you didn't particularly need your own set, you can get great quality gear when you arrive. I'd like to say goodbye now, and I'd like to thank you for your time, and I'd like to offer you an invitation, extend an invitation to all of you golfers out there to come along and play in this beautiful part of the world and experience a very, very unique golfing holiday.
DaNang, Vietnam caught the world's attention in recent years as it has built 4 championship golf courses designed by the elite in golf course design, Colin Montgomerie, Jack Nicklaus, Sir Nick Faldo, and Luke Donald, and soon to be one more, Robert Trent Jones Jr. Now, tourism is at an all-time high to Vietnam, and in particular to DaNang on the central coast of Vietnam. The Furama Resort DaNang is the leading beach resort and meetings incentive destination location in DaNang, Vietnam. It was the first 5-star beach resort in DaNang, and it is widely known for its beauty and top-of-the-line amenities. If you're looking for the wow factor in guest rooms, you will find it at the Furama Resort. The most comfortable mattress with sofas to relax on, in soothing and soft pallets, wooden shutters opening to your patio and view. Adding to its already celebrated luxury reputation, Furama Resort has added 100 new beachfront and private pool villas available to you when you visit. Your private pool is just outside a huge living room area, all tastefully and beautifully furnished. The villa has up to 3 or 4 bedrooms in each, and full modern kitchen. In the villa area of the Furama Resort is the Spices of Asia restaurant. Dining is an artful pleasure here, presenting an array of all types of Asian cuisine, from Vietnamese, Japanese, Indian, and many others. Its buffet is massive, in the most attractive, luxurious dining room, with linen tablecloths and napkins. The Spices of Asia offers a real reason to feast. Dinner at the Furama Resort matches any seafood buffet you will ever find anywhere. The hotel has an ambassador of seafood to help you work your way around the huge selections. She helps you decide on steamed entree or grilled and explains the kind of seafood you have to choose from. Dining is at a premium at the Furama Resort. Don Cipriani's restaurant prepares acclaimed Italian dishes and is recognized in DaNang as the best in Italian. If you prefer Kobe steak or prime beef cuts, you will visit the Fan Steakhouse, its most romantic setting at night, right on the beach. All-day dining is served at Café Indochine, an Asian-style brasserie recalling the French colonial period, with rattan furniture and French windows. The resort, of course, has its own outdoor swimming pool, one that's right beside the beach, so you can try both. Another is in a tropical forest lagoon setting, shading you while you're swimming and relaxing. And another is in the villa area, exclusive. And beside the pool in the villa area is a very spacious and fully equipped fitness center. Children are not forgotten at the Furama Resort. They have their own games, pools, play areas, and activities. A traditional Vietnamese nightly beach dance show will keep you entertained with something you may never have seen before. Also, the resort offers light standard music to accompany your favorite cocktail. Your time spent in DaNang will be unforgettable at the Furama Resort DaNang, a 5-star beach resort, and meetings, incentives, convention and exhibition, hotel and convention center.
I would like to invite all the Golf in Country members to DaNang and experience this wonderful new part of Asia and the world. Never a dull moment. People can go and play golf. Some people can stay at the resort. Everything is there for our guests to enjoy.
About 35 minutes out of DaNang, I knew I was on the right track to find this course that I've always wanted to play.
We welcome Golfing Country to BaNa Hills Golf Club, DaNang, Vietnam. Hi, my name's Tim Haddon and I'm the General Manager here at BaNa Hills Golf Club in DaNang, Vietnam. We've been open since March 2016. We're an 18-hole championship course designed by Luke Donald and we run at 7,857 yards long. Definitely the longest golf course in this part of Vietnam. We're part of the DaNang group of golf courses, which comprises 4 golf courses designed by Nick Faldo, Colin Montgomerie, Greg Norman, and of course Luke Donald. That makes DaNang a very attractive destination for golfers. All the golf courses are located within 45 minutes of each other. It's a good environment to play golf. There's no traffic jams. The weather's generally good most of the time of the year, and it's a great place to be. We're located at the bottom of the BaNa Hills mountain range. It used to be an old French village destination back in the summer. The French used to go up to the top of BaNa Hills to get away from the heat. We're virtually surrounded purely by mountains and jungle. So it's a very peaceful situation and provides a very good topography for the course. The front 9 sits a little flatter, whereas the back 9 becomes quite undulated, and many of the holes are unique. They're completely separated and you don't see the other holes. Probably the unique holes we have is hole 12, which is a par 3, plays slightly downhill, but the backdrop is just 20-30 kilometres of pristine jungle. It's a beautiful place to sit and take a little bit of a look. Hole 16 is a par 3 to an island green, all downhill, and creates a nice challenge. On the front 9, probably the unique holes would be hole number 5, which is well over 600 yards long. It plays very difficult. The first carry from the back tees is around 290 yards, so we don't suggest many people play off that. We provide international cuisine here, which is obviously made up of Vietnamese. We have Western food as well as Thai and Korean food. But the city of DaNang itself provides wonderful seafood, very famous in Vietnam for the seafood that's on offer. We're surrounded by UNESCO World Heritage Sites. We have Hoi An Village, which is a very ancient fishing village, very popular amongst tourists, a great place to visit. We have My Son, which is an ancient site located about an hour and a half from here. We also have the imperial city of Hue, which is about an hour and a half to the north, which is the ancient capital of Vietnam. We also have the beach. Da Nang's got beautiful beaches, and of course we have the mountains, so everything's accessible within a very short distance, and it makes for a complete destination. We're now up to nearly 50 golf courses in Vietnam. Da Nang itself is quite unique, because as of 7 years ago when Montgomerie Links first opened, there was no golf in central Vietnam, ever. So the destination has now grown to 4 courses, and we're doing over 160,000 rounds a year now, all within 7 years. And we have the potential now of another 3 courses opening in the next 2 to 3 years, which will certainly make it a week-long destination. We've got a lot to offer here: sun, food, world-class driving range. We also offer night golf in summer, so if you choose to be here, we can provide a very unique experience for you, as well as Da Nang in Vietnam.
Golfing Country thanks Vietnam Airlines for our supported trip over here to Vietnam. And they support golfers in general, and as they should. This is a very growing golf community over here. New courses coming up all the time, and Vietnam Airlines is involved in it. Here's a little picture of what you'll find when you travel with Vietnam Airlines. Your travel adventure to Vietnam begins when you go online to www.vietnamairlines.com. You can recognize Vietnam Airlines by its Golden Lotus logo. The airline has worked its way up to a 4-star world-class carrier with one of the most modern fleets in its region. Because Vietnam Airlines is a member of SkyTeam, the world's second-largest global airline alliance, it can offer international service in partnership with other leading airlines in the Asia-Pacific region. When you book for the first time on Vietnam Airlines, you will immediately see the Vietnamese culture and heritage in the attendant's outfit, capturing a real identity of the country. Fly in style with Vietnam Airlines in any class, but if you find yourself in the business class, you will have your own perfect private space. The Lotus Business Lounge is worth the price of the ticket. When you have extra time before boarding, the Lotus Business Lounge for Vietnam Airlines serves meals, has a business center, and beautiful couches and chairs to relax in before your flight. This airline is known for its comfort, having more space and smart luxury. Dining aboard Vietnam Airlines assures you of a variety in main entree and all the side dishes to suit any culinary taste. With an outstanding safety record, Vietnam Airlines reaches further and provides you endless entertainment and comfort for a memorable trip. Vietnam Airlines is Vietnam's national carrier and the right choice for you. Take off on Vietnam Airlines for Vietnam. Here are their contact numbers.
Luxury Golf Tour is unique qualified to design the perfect golf holiday in Vietnam, Thailand, Malaysia, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, or Myanmar for you. We organize package golf tours and leisure tours in whole Vietnam and Asia. We know that we can send you on a trip you can remember forever. Thank you and see you soon.
I'm Rebecca Blackwell with Golfing Country. Here we are in Hanoi and it's come to an end. Sadly, we have to head home.
Well, I'm Mark Stewart, and I hope you enjoyed this show just as much as we enjoyed putting it together for you. This has been a real special feeling for us, and I hope we can express that feeling to you. And so, until next time, let's make this world a better place.
Bye!
What are you gonna do for some fun today? I hope you get a chance to play. What are you gonna do to bless your life? Walking down the old fairway.
Be sure to watch Golfing Country and Hotel Video Showcase in our regularly scheduled nationwide TV shows and catch up on all the golfing destinations we have visited on our YouTube channels, Golfing Country TV and Hotel Video Showcase.
We have a lot of YouTube channels, TV channels. One of them is Hotel Video Showcase. So whenever we see a hotel that we want you to know about, you can find it there. There's also Golfing Country TV. It's called Golfing Country TV on YouTube. Great place to go to see the latest in golf courses or ones that we visited through the years. And of course, for our Hometowns and Heroes TV show, we have on YouTube Hometowns and Heroes. So please go to that. And if you want to know about restaurants, top restaurant videos. So we have a lot of channels that are TV channels where they are very full packed with information and they're on YouTube. Take a look.